things are happening. All right. Your joint war agreement with the Melnikov outfit against the Team of Viv outfit has come to an end. I am no longer under any obligation, which is fantastic. They want to talk to me again. That's what it says. And have a word about something again. So there he is over here. Theodore wants to talk to me. So Bill with 9 movement. I don't think I can get all the way over there. Pretty sure you're too far away, sir. But I can make the trip. You know, I just got to make sure I have something in the car because Bill no longer has a personal protection device, also known as a gun. Maybe I'll just have Charlie go over there. I think it's probably better anyway, all right? Let the leaders go over there. Plus, he has so much more movement. I think he can probably do better than Bill this turn anyway. Let's make sure we drop off the bottles. That is going to let... I'll drop off the $2 as well, I guess. The backroom beer can just sit in here as well, I guess, for now. No, I can sell it on the way. Yeah, I'm sure I can sell it on the way. I'm pretty sure, actually, you, right here. You'll buy it. You'll buy it right here. Sell backroom beer. Here you go. Over the standard price already factored in. Thank you very much. Okay, so with 20 movement left, can I get to Theodore to talk to him? Wow. I cannot. I can get here, though. They may not like me stopping in their territory. But that's the way it is. In fact, I would have been able to get to him if it wasn't for having to spend 3 to get to this corner, you know, and then 3 through this corner at this point. But yeah, I might have been able to get to him. We're going to stop right here, though. This is technically not in her territory. I'm outside it. So I mean, I'm fine, though. I don't think I'll die. I got a big gun on me. I don't think I'll die. Okay, so Francis, I'm going to keep doing that. Also, we got that corner, right? So we're looking at this, right? We just got... This has reached the limits, yep. So we now have the corner over here. All these things are done. And then we now have... where's my front on this side? Is it... Which corner was my front over here? This one, yep. So this one now needs to expand elsewhere. Warren, you can talk to them about that. How's our front doing? Thank you much. I'll take the money. And then, hey, by the way, can we get another corner? Pay the $8. That's all right. And then we are now extorting. Let's get to extorting somebody else here. I guess we're extorting everyone we can, aren't we? We are. But if we are doing that, then we have enough to cover that. Yeah, how's our front expansions coming? So 15 and 8. Yeah, we have enough to cover that. That should be fine. All right, cool. So that will wait. Maybe I can send, just in case things get gnarly, I could send Bill up there. But I think Bill needs to get his gun back. And the gun, I think, is way over here. I got a bunch of stuff over here, but the rifle is over here. So Bill, I think we're going to get Bill Bowman to come on back over here so he can get his gun back. And then, you know, there obviously is people still wanting to talk to me and stuff. So doing these quests, definitely nice to get buildings this way and not have to pay for them. If you want specific buildings, like, for instance, one that is that you know is, you know, kicking out fruit automatically, then I guess that's where that is. But look at envelopes for you. Yeah, so this is the crowbar vehicle thing. Not yet. Not right now. Yeah, not right now. I'm looking to hire somebody, though. I need to see what we have in the crew list here again. So I have 2 spots for people to join my team right now. And I'm going to need 2 dark cars, actually. I only have 1 spare car, so... But again, 3 buildings, so I'll have people stationed in buildings, too. Probably should focus on people who are going to be in my buildings. Not careless. Quiet and clumsy, no thanks. Hardworking, organized, yeah. Eugene Sharp. Over here. The druggist. And I'd like to build a relationship with somebody else, though, you know? Nice to find somebody I can really... Somebody who I'm not already doing business with, you know? Organized, quiet, great lookouts. You may have a garage to manage, be focused on the engines. I mean, it's not really for the garage, but... confident, hardworking. You know, I want somebody for a casino as well. And that was another, like, again, I've been trying to avoid using gambling because I know it's strong. I tend to avoid using it when I know it's strong. I will get to it because I have to for the intimidation thing. But and I've said this like 5 videos now, so I'm not going to repeat myself again. But I just have comments saying you should try gambling. You should do I've addressed this already, so I'll leave it at that for now. Let me find some people I want to bring in here. Okay, got a little bit of a quest here from Bill Hunter. He says, a lot of my regular customers used to work at various breweries. One, we'll call him Joe, walked out with a lot of brewing supplies when it recently closed. Joe would like to sell that equipment and his brewing know-how to the right people, and I was thinking that you might be the right people. So he wants $1,000 bucks. I'm gonna say okay. So I'll go ahead and add that to the list too. Changes brewing. We'll see what that ends up getting us. I'm trying to like get everybody back in position, and actually we have some different stuff on us. I can sell the backroom beer. Oops. I can sell the backroom beer here, so we'll do that. There you go. And then I have also bottled rum on me, and we can go over here and sell that, I guess. So it's going to take one extra turn to get over there, but okay. So extra brewing supplies now is added to the list of things we have to do as well. And then I added Edward. It's a guy named Edward. Where is he? Yeah, Eugene Sharp. Sorry, I went to a guy named Edward. He introduced me to Eugene Sharp. So I have Eugene Sharp and Margaret that are unassigned right now. They're just like waiting to do something. So I think for Margaret, I'm going to get Margaret assigned to the car because I have that one spare car. Where is it? Right. Apparently I have 2 spare cars. I wasn't aware I had 2 spare cars, but if I do, then I do. Cool. So let's take a look and see where they are. This is driver. The driver numbers. I wish they would just display them so I don't have to count. I know I'm terrible that way. All right. So driver number 6 is Margaret. There you are. Hi, Margaret. And we actually have room for one more person. So I will be looking at that too. I haven't decided if I want another hardworking person or not. You know, like it's like, what's the skill that's attractive to me? What's the thing I need? And I think I might need more muscle. Just a little bit more muscle potentially. So we'll have to look at that. Short Fuse. Let's go and check out what he's up to. Just making his way downtown. You know the song. I'm not even gonna try to sing it to you. You got it in your ear already now, don't you? It's stuck in your head now. You're gonna be singing it for like the next 3 hours at least. You're welcome. Probably not that bad. All right. So yeah, he is making his way downtown right through here. And I thought he was driving fast, but apparently he's out of turns now. And then Francis, more movements for you, Francis. Oh, apparently not. Really? Driver 2 is here. Driver 3 is... Who's... Well, they're in different orders. That's weird. All right. Cool. Let's just go ahead and see what's here. And... yeah, I actually have one person in Canada that wants to join my team as well. They're situated over here. So I'm debating on whether or not I want to get another Canadian, but we are going to run out of territory to explore here with Francis for a bit. But I mean, it would speed things up over here, kind of, but it also means I'm occupying a slot with somebody who's not really all that helpful. Man, I'd like to get these guys taken care of, though. Having 2 weapons and being able to take care of Bradshaw's and just take this corner would be great. I probably should look at taking a corner soon. But it takes money to take a corner. And that's, well, that's ultimately what I'm short on right now is money. So, all right. So I've got pretty much the whole map on that side explored. I don't know if there's anything there. And then there's this little section over here I guess I want to start working my way towards. So we'll do that so that I can start exploring what these are. And, it's weird that there's no cops over here. It's like these dead bodies are just going to stay here. They don't go away. I don't understand. All right. So we'll just have that, put a pin in that. And then Warren, you're over here. I'm just going to, again, I'm moving people around, trying to move product around, trying to, you know, source things. I think I'm going to move maybe into this area to see what's over there, but I need another corner. As soon as this one's done expanding, because this one's expanding again right now over to this side, and then it will go to this side, but I don't need it to go to this side before I grab another corner over here, and then I probably need to pay Dale. Also, I'm just now noticing this, and I'm not sure how long it's been this way. There's bathtub gin, this quest here, to bring that one bathtub gin all the way over to this hotel, right? So I promised them I would bring them that. Well, in here, there is exactly one bathtub gin. So I'm gonna have the new guy, Eugene. He's gonna make the delivery to bring that bathtub gin over to these guys. I don't think I have enough movement to do it this turn and get away from Dale. Like to make sure I'm not raising heat here while Dale's right there. So I'm gonna kind of play this a little bit cautiously, I think, and maybe just stay where I am. Or at least maybe get close enough but not do anything. But I'll get close enough to where next turn, if I want to move, I can move away, and I still have enough movement to move away. Because right now, if I sell this, it's not going to be pretty. If I get close enough, maybe this guy will come and attack me. But I have a billy club, not a gun. So I'm not that well defended yet over there. But it's the new guy. So he'll be fine. Nobody ever dies on their first time, right? Nah, nobody ever dies on their first time. I was supposed to be able to sell something over here. I'm sure of it. It was... What Bill has is the bottled rum. Yes, bottled rum is what you're supposed to be able to sell right there. Ah, you're driving. I get it. You're out of movement. Okay. This is still in our paid off cop territory, so I'm fine. And then he also has 41 counterfeit gin on him, or counterfeit wine, sorry. And he'll be selling that around here too. Okay. And then next turn, we got to see what Theodore wants. So let's do the next turn now. Theodore just keeps running away. It's annoying that they want to talk to you, but then he doesn't want to talk to me. He just keeps moving away. So it's a little bit frustrating. Let's come this way. Enter his territory here. Enter his territory here. Hi, Detroit Police Department. So nice to see you. So close to me. Theodore, what's up? You heard correctly. I'm here to ask a pretty big favor. Do tell. All right, my gang has been in a pretty deep conflict with these guys again. Dude, are you gonna pay me again? That's a seriously big ask. Yes, I'll take the 5 grand, thanks. That's insane. Cool. These days our territories are getting mighty close to bumping into each other. What do you say we agree to keep out of each other's way before this gets ugly? So after initially violating our previous agreement, you have the gall to come back and ask for another one. Wait a minute, I didn't. Oh, that's a silly thing. That's a silly dialogue option. I didn't violate anything. I had to come into his territory to talk to him. Anyway, cool. So we now got another 5 grand for a war with a group we've never met, and I can probably just keep farming that, unfortunately, because it seems like as soon as that pact expired, he was ready to make it again. So cool, and I don't have to do anything. It's fine by me. I can get right. I'm just trying to get into safe territory here, Arnold. You're still paid off, right? Till July. Nice. Let's just get myself into somewhat safer territory here. There we go. That 5 grand that I got on me. Bill. This is the other Bill. This is the second Bill. I think the second Bill is going to get... What is your traits again, Bill? I thought you were one of my hard workers. You are one of the nervous hard workers. You're going to be... Yeah, you're supposed to be my brewer eventually. So I'm going to put you in there right now to get that other level up. So let's take... Yeah, I'm going to have to also get some more stonework crocks for this place anyway. Yeah. All right, let's take... we'll take you out of here. Nope. That's not the right button. I always click that thinking it is, but it isn't. It is... Where's she at? Take you out of here. And then Bill, take you out of this vehicle. Put you in the Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Then we're going to take Bill. Here he is. Upgrade. And I'm going to get you homemade brewing level 2. There you go. Let's check... Angelica. I'm just going to do it multiple ways now, and you're never going to be able to say he says it wrong, because sometimes I say it right? I like to troll with people sometimes, right? If you come at me with things that I just don't feel matters at all, I'm going to troll you. It's just how it goes. If you're new here, I'm sorry. It's all lighthearted. Not trying to be a dick, but, you know. It's the internet. You got to be able to take it just as much as you give it out. So anyway, she's produced 787 units. So I needed her to produce another 200 units, and then I'll get her out of a production building for good. So we are going to take Bill out of there again. Where are you, Bill? Take you out. Now, who's the next guy that has the promotion? Oh, that's her. She is the next promotion. Okay. Well. Tell you what, let's put you in the purple counter for a second just to see what that does for me as far as your promotion options go. Okay, so I just did a whole bunch of like juggling people around and stuff to give them their upgrades and stuff. I'm gonna choose to cut that out of the video. But essentially, Angelica has the movement. I just gave her a better driver, basically. And then gave Bill, of course, the upgrade to make him a better brewer. So once this thing pops another 2 times, it should be all that it takes to pop 2 more times. Then we'll put Bill in here, and then we'll be making like 160 plus out of this. We'll make a lot more from that. And at that point, then we can just put my future accountant, we can put her into the speakeasy, and she will be in there until she gets her captain upgrade. At which point we will then make her captain, make her the accountant, and she will most likely not be in the speakeasy at that point, and probably be off doing other things, opening other buildings. What I'm hoping to do with her, and I was kind of hoping this would be happening a little bit sooner, but what I'm hoping to do with her is I can drive her around to like this building here, and then when we do the new operation, when we decide what we're doing, the costs of doing that will go down. And then we move her over to the next building, and the costs will go down. And then we can move her into buildings to do the upgrades, and all the costs will be more efficient. And that's kind of what I'm hoping for there. I don't know if that's exactly how that's going to work, but that's what I'm aiming for anyway. Short fuse. Where you at? Over here. What you got? You got more stuff to see over here? Huh? I'm gonna go. Oh, why not just go straight through? What are you doing using up your movement? Well, that's silly. That's a real silly thing you just did. I guess you didn't have the movement available? That was my first move of the turn, though. You had to have enough movement available. It's weird that you just didn't go all the way through that. Okay. Sure. Okay. I mean, I just want to see if there's anybody else that has the river. I'm just going to basically take Stanley down through here and then up. And if anybody else has the river, then if it's just me, then cool. I'll just start claiming river territory, riverfront property everywhere, wherever it's most convenient to do it. Not sure where that will be, but all right. Eugene's going to drop off the new stuff, the bathtub gin. And now we can get our relationship up with these guys, and we can do business with them. And it looks like we can sell aged whiskey, bathtub gin, beer kegs, Canadian whiskey, and cordials. We now have a second buyer for that Canadian whiskey. Very cool. So these hotels are great. We definitely want to get in with more of these guys. That's awesome. Cool. And then, yeah, these guys apparently know somebody we can hire. Also, they have another quest for me. Someone drank the entire bottle of bathtub gin that you left the other day and started blabbing about how she could make the stuff. So I asked her to explain. Oh, absolutely. We can learn how to make it. Good skill. I mean, it's just moonshine, isn't it? Isn't it just moonshine, but then you put it in a bathtub and you make it in a bathtub with like a bunch of other stuff? I think that's what it is. But we don't actually have a moonshine operation, even though there's a lot of buyers. I just opted not to go that route. So we could maybe look into that. But it's only $250, so why don't we just do that? And we'll drop 40 of it off right now, and we'll go get the remainder of it now. So just head back over here and get the money. It's a real cheap quest to get a new skill, so might as well. Let's go ahead and grab, I don't know, additional 240 is fine, I guess. And then we'll head back over there. Hopefully not get arrested with that cash on us. Another comment that I had suggested that I needed to have garage construction before I could regularly find delivery trucks. Now, again, I don't know where this information comes from. I searched around the wikis and stuff, and I didn't see any reference to that, but that's just me. We can test that out, too, because this skill has been here since the beginning of the game, and it has not ever been very expensive. So in this case, they want 5 times bricks and $500. We'll just go ahead and say, okay, we can do that for you. And we'll be able to deliver the bricks as well as the money eventually. Let's just go ahead and do this with a little bit of cash now. So we'll drop off the cash. There we go. I need action points, but Warren has some bricks on him ready to deliver. I just need a little bit more brick. I need like one more brick. So I don't think Bill has any money left. He just dropped off all the money. So Bill, go back and get money. There you go. Go back. Get like, I don't know, bring $100 with you. There's some bottled rum on you still, sir. You have a lot of stuff to sell, sir. Can you sell anything? No. All right. Who's my buyers for the counterfeit wine? Wow, it's the same place. Same place to buy bricks from. Counterfeit wine right here. Let's get the premium. They want to buy all of it. Sounds great. There's the money. Thank you very much. And then we'll buy. It's just one brick, right? Yeah, one brick. He has the rest. Although we could probably. I have the move. I don't have the movement anymore to go back and do it again. So never mind. We'll just wait for Warren. So here's the remaining cash. Thank you. And then also that one brick. Very good. And then Warren will deliver the rest, and we'll have the garage skill now. That's good. Cool. And then I'm listening to this. This is the whole fellow countryman thing. Let's do the campaign gift. Maybe there's something good will come from it. I don't know. Bill, we'll have it. We'll have to do it with you. So Bill Bowman, it's not cheap. Yeah. Great idea for a campaign gift. Cool. Here's the money. And we get perhaps someday this political connection can be useful. All right, there we go. We're gonna gain some favors with this person as well. I guess they also have a skill, ice making. Yeah, we can learn that later on. All right. So the other Bill now has the chance to have a cool nickname. You could call him Old Man. I don't know. Like, Old Man doesn't sound too bad. He's not that old though. If I remember correctly, he's younger than the other one. Scary. I don't know if he's really all that scary. Dapper Bowman. I don't know. I kind of want to keep it with the B's. You know, the other one was Belly. This one could be Brave. How about we'll just call him Big Man. Maybe he's a big guy. This is Big Man Bowman. Sure. There we go. We got two Bowmans. And then Chatterbox can now come back here and finally drop off the money and secure that extra $5,000 for doing nothing. There you go. There we go. And then I got fruit wine and all this stuff from raiding the territory over here. So remember we came through here. There was one here, and then this was empty, and then there was one here. Well, the safe house in this spot was this is a new icon. I don't recall that icon. It's like a mining site, right? Yeah, definitely. That's cool. They might know somebody too. Anyway, that territory had a safe house that was empty, so I think these guys probably fought and they died and whatever. So I took their stuff, and that got me all of the stuff that's in the car right now. That got me all these things. So 5 malt syrup in here. We can totally just drop that off in here. It fits. The homemade beer can pop in here for the deliveries later. And then I've got brick wine and fruit wine to sell. And we could do the brick wine right here. That's pretty easy. Brick wine and the fruit wine too. I can sell them both at this place right here. So let's just do that. Fruit wine as well. Sell them both. Why don't we take this opportunity to get a better price on it forever, like for the future? There we go. So sold it all. Cool. All right. So Warren's going to drop off the bricks. There we go. And garage skill. We now have the garage skill. So we could, feasibly we could open up our own garage now if we wanted to. And let's just see real quick if these guys have anything. 2-door passenger car. No, thank you. But if I open up my own garage, is that when I can start getting my own trucks? I don't know. This is a cafe. I'm not sure, opening up a garage into from a cafe would be all that good. I feel like the business, maybe I'm just a little role playing it here a little bit too much, but I feel like the business I get should be somewhat more representative of, the type of business it is. But plus, if I'm going to open up a garage for like repairs, it should probably be a bit more centrally located to all my delivery routes, which I guess this one is not that bad. We do have 2 delivery routes that come through here, and if we do fruit wine, we'll have 3 that come through here. So it's not a bad idea to make this one. if we were to do it. I'm not saying I want to do it, but let's just see. Small truck repair bay right here. I think you need, yeah, there's another skill involved here. Truck repair bays. Install the specialized equipment needed to maintain more complicated workings of delivery trucks. Allows you to buy delivery trucks if available. Oh. So it does say it somewhere. Charlie just needs to read the text on the screen. Fine. All right. So we need to have a bay, a truck bay. But I also have to learn, you know, truck repair bays. I got to learn that skill. I can't have this yet. So this is worth it if we can, you know, we gotta get that happening there. So I'm going to deliver the sheet metal, and it was sheet metal and bricks, right? I think that's what we'll do out of this building here. Sheet metal and bricks. Yeah. And that's a really simple thing to deliver. The sheet metal we have too much of. It's right here. There's tons of it in here. But we don't make bricks. We don't have a building that generates bricks, at least not yet. There was one building over here we were interested in that makes bricks, but I don't remember where it was. Could probably ask around. These guys have a building, but we don't have the favor with them. I have a friendly person here that would like to buy some crocs from you. What say you? At $2 a croc? Aha. I think so. I think that's what they're saying. Yeah. They're not going to budge on their price. Okay, I'll buy some crocs from you. Let's go ahead and get them popped into here. We're going to need them in there anyway. Just want to be friendly. Let's talk about... Actually, got a person? Agile? Tall? Weak? No thanks. It was an idea to get you on my good side, but no thanks. It's fine. Somehow we just have a really bad relationship with you despite... Oh, it's the extortion. Okay, yeah, it's fine. It's 11 days. They'll get over it. Let's buy the bricks though. That way I can bring them over to the other place. Or I don't have enough money. Wow. Just short. Fine. And we also have that changes brewing quest here. Learn about ways to improve or augment your beer operations. I can deliver the rest of the money for that as well. So here you go. And now we have two options. It says, I've already figured out counterfeit beer, but how about sending some supplies for making the stuff my way? Okay. Or how about a nice load of homemade booze for me to move in as I see fit? I think that's better. I don't need the bottles. That's a lot of bottles right now. The hops is pretty good, but we're not making this product. We can move and sell all of this very quickly. So I'm going to go with this. And I'm going to have it sent to the new place because it's a 2,500 cubic feet building. So it can definitely fit that stuff. So we're going to send this to Southern Food Co. It's 2,500 square feet or cubic feet. Should be able to handle that stuff. So that's a lot of product to move, which is great. It's fine. We can do that. So Warren, in your little itty bitty car, I'm going to have you take the hard cider. We're going to find someone to buy it up there or over there. There's quite a few people that will buy. Obviously, this place buys everything. The place right next to our operation pretty much buys everything. I was kind of hoping maybe someplace new we can get a relationship with. Maybe it's just this place. Warren, I'm going to send you here first because it makes no sense to go past this and not sell it. So we'll go ahead and do that. Hard cider. How much will they buy? 9. Okay. And then the rest of it, you're going to sell to these guys. Was it these guys? Yeah, right there, that corner. The rest of these, you're going to sell to these guys, which is going to be one turn away for you. Okay. And then Big Man, he's out of movement, so he's not going to be doing anything. But when he is ready to do movement, I think he's just going to take the counterfeit wine. Yeah, counterfeit wine sales for you. And then this mission is the cordials mission. And I kind of want to start delivering stuff to them. We don't have the bottled vodka, though. So I have to wait on that. But, I mean, I'd love to start making these more complicated things. I would. It's just like, you got to piece together all the knowledge that you need first. And that's kind of where I'm going here. And I like to focus on, like, right now we're focusing on 3 main products. Introducing a 4th is great. I'm planning on doing the fruit wine. And then, if we can maybe get the bathtub gin or, something that's a little higher up in the list would be nice. We know the tech for the beer keg thing, but And then moving Canadian whiskey here, of course, which reminds me, Francis, I need to keep going with you to see if I can find more people while I'm waiting for the ability to send money to you. There we go. What do we got over here? Anybody? All right, we can buy sugar. There we go. Got another spot for sugar. Man, oh man, could totally do it. Just got to get ourselves get an operation over here. I can start sending it over. It's just not super high margin, you know. I'd rather have something like more sources for Canadian whiskey, but I think what I'd rather do now with her is I'm just gonna have her make her way back over here for the next few turns, and we're just gonna keep buying the supply that these guys have for the Canadian whiskey and just chuck it in storage as much as we can. And then if there is ever a way to get another vehicle over here, which there may not be for balance reasons, because again, the boat, when it sends over a carload, so it probably does this to where you only have one car. But the way I see it is, if there's a way to buy out some of these guys, if they happen to have a truck, which I don't think any of them do, but if any of these guys happen to have a truck already, then it would be probably a good idea to try to see if I can't just buy them out and bring them over to my team, and then their truck would come with them, right? But I think every single one of them is in a two-door car. It looks like that's like the only vehicle these guys ever drive, so it's probably not going to work that way. Okay, Eugene's back over here. He's got the rest of the money for the bathtub gin. So let's see what they teach us here. Bathtub gin works is what we're learning here. So we'll be able to maybe make a new thing now. Be able to build a bathtub gin works. So I don't know what that involves. So why don't I go over to one of my buildings? Just any building, I guess we could do. It doesn't matter which one. And we'll just see what that looks like. So if I was going to make a bathtub gin still, is apparently what that is. So bottles, we have lots of those. Corn syrup, we can source that. I think there's plenty of that around. And spices, I'm not sure about. That's one of the reasons why I haven't done the spiced rum manufacturing, because I don't know where that is. And then also the rum barrels I have to make rum in order to make the spiced rum. So you need additional barrels for that, apparently. But then it goes into bottles, and it's really cool. I'm sure it's going to be really great. But, you know, there's a lot of stuff that's just much more complicated. This is the bathtub gin operation right here. So, yeah, still spices. Then you take the moonshine. There it is. And bottles, essentially. So you have to make moonshine first. So if we were going to do a backroom moonshine operation, that just takes the neutral alcohol plus stoneware crocks, etc. And the reason why we didn't do that is because I haven't found neutral alcohol. So neutral alcohol is right nowhere. It's right nowhere. That's why I haven't been making moonshine, because there's no neutral alcohol anywhere here. I thought maybe there'd be some in Canada, but I don't see any in Canada either. This entire city just has no neutral alcohol, which is so bizarre, because like you'd think this would be, I mean, if you understand what this stuff is, like you'd think this stuff would be like a really common thing to find in this era, in this city and stuff, but apparently not. So, okay, it's fine. No big deal. Great. I think, Eugene, with your rest of your movement this turn, we can buy hops here and paper there. That's an interesting place. I want to talk to that guy. And I can buy hops here. I was hoping to buy something that maybe, like I want to get my relationship up with you. You just know this person and that's it? Really? Okay. Well, what do you got? Stoneware Crocs. I can buy those. I'll pick some up right now for the regular price that you have. Cool. That's good. Now we got a favor. Excellent. That's what I wanted. And maybe we could even buy for cheaper now. That'd be great. Thank you. And we'll buy as many as we can buy, which in this case is not many. So we can buy, looks like 17. There we go. All right. We have a good relationship with you now. We'll use that favor to get it in with you, and then that'll be how I make friends with that person later when it comes time for the hops. All right. So Eugene's going to pop the Stonework Crocs in there. And that's it. This will kick out 138 next time. All right, so we have this extra building. I think it's time to talk about what we're going to do with it, right? This is a building that is going to create 2 fruit on its own every 4 turns. I've got a couple of different options that I'd like to explore with this. And the first one involves getting a new skill. And it's a skill that is offered here, I believe, if I remember correctly. It is makeshift stills. That's not the right one. It was learnable skills. Where is it? Well, maybe it is makeshift stills. I'm looking for bootleg brandy. There it is. So there's one up there that's going to teach us it. And then there's another one down here. There was one more closer to me, I thought. Right there. Okay, wrong building. There it is. I remember it now. Bootleg brandy. Okay. So this is an idea, and it's very expensive. But instead of making fruit wine here, I'm considering using siphoning off some of the supply of our brick wine and funneling it into a bottled brandy operation instead. So I'm looking at makeshift brandy still. This is what unlocks this model here. If I go to the makeshift brandy still I kind of have to go to the encyclopedia here for this, I think. Makeshift brandy still is here. It creates bottled brandy from brick wine or fruit wine, fruit, and bottles. So essentially what I'd have to do is I'd have to siphon off a supply of my brick wine. So I would be selling less brick wine at that point. We could always expand production. And then I could use the fruit that this building is already generating. And then bottles, which we have lots of access to. Although this would not be using the small bottles. This would be using larger bottles. So I would still have to find a use for my small bottles. And then we would then, be able to make the bottled brandy instead. That's really expensive. 4,500 here plus 20, 15. It's a pretty big investment to get this building to do that. The other thing I was going to do initially, and this is probably where we're going, is to create a fruit wine operation here, which uses the fruit. It's going to use 8 fruit every 6 turns. Since the building is producing 2 every 4 turns on a long enough time scale, basically the building is covering about 1/3 of our supply. And then, so we'll still need to source fruit from somewhere else. I have another place I can buy fruit from, so it shouldn't be a problem. And then the sugar, which is that building we saw, the one single location that we saw over there, which hopefully they have a whole bunch of it, and we can bring it in here and just periodically go over there and tag up and buy more. This is much cheaper to get into. Okay, $950, and then 8 small barrels to get into. And then the brandy actually could use the fruit wine as well as an input. So I was leaning towards making the place like with the stills for the brandy. I was thinking about doing that. If I look at my supply, this is something I actually have to look at too. Bottled brandy is here, and we actually have a few places we can sell it. So it's not like a product that I'd have to put a lot of money investment into making this product, but this is a much higher margin product. And if we can make a lot of it, we can definitely do much better with this. Also, the small speakeasy would be able to sell this as well. So it gives us another product to sell in the higher, more refined speakeasy that we could work with as well. So maybe turning one of these other locations into that would work. So I guess the evaluation here is, do we create enough brick wine now to be able to siphon off a supply of it, right? At the moment, my speakeasy has none. So we're selling all of it, everything we sell. And this is the reason why, for example, I haven't done delivery promotions. There's 0 point to doing this. I regret even giving it the 280 that I've given it. When we are producing more than we can sell, then I can hit this, and now we can sell more, right? There's no point in raising our sell ability ceiling if we're not hitting the ceiling yet anyway. So that's something to look at. And then excess brick wine is here. I thought, maybe these guys would give me, all this is going to do is give me another place to sell it. We cannot make enough brick wine, period. So I'm leaning now towards, because we can't make enough brick wine, let's make fruit wine and then set up the brandy operation somewhere else. But it would simplify things to have the brandy being made in a building that's already producing the fruit. It would simplify things a little bit there, but it's a really expensive skill to get. I think probably what I could do is, since it's not that expensive to get into it, we could just start making the fruit wine now. And then if we get to the point where we want to make this brandy and we have the resources to do so, we could always just tear this down, make that operation, and then funnel the brick wine into it, potentially there too. So I'm going to look at, I think I'm going to look at setting up fruit wine here. It's the easier one to do, but that is something I'm looking at basically is the brandy. Definitely looking at it as a possibility for the future. If I tear this place down later, again, it's a really not a high cost to get started here. Small barrels. I simply need 8 of them, I believe. I don't have any money. I sure as shit do. What do you mean? Oh, I don't have space. I have small bottles in there. Okay, hang on. That's the other thing too. I'm filling up on small bottles. I mean, I have like 300 small bottles, cases of small bottles in storage throughout many different buildings. It's because like this building just keeps generating them. And then also I got that huge, that huge windfall of bottles a long time ago, plus all my bottle collections around here as well. So we've never gonna have to buy bottles. So effectively, fruit wine is also a very low cost. It's high margin because it's low cost, basically. Just because we have very little inputs that we have to worry about there. Okay, anyway, I don't have the bottles in my inventory anymore, so let's go ahead and buy the barrels. Not bottles, barrels, and I'll just pay. I don't need to pay full price. Why would I want to do that when I can get cheaper? 1, 2, 3, 8. 8 is what I need for the place. So back over here, and now 8. Yep, and then we just need to have $900 something in there, so that's a little bit extra. It's fine. And 3, 2, 1, go. Where is it? Right. Where'd it go? Up here. Very basic. Yep. I think we'll just build it. I mean, because again, there's very little input cost for this. A third of the supply is taken care of. The sugar is dirt cheap because we're only using 2 of it every 6 turns. And then we don't have to buy bottles hardly ever. So this is all good. The biggest challenge here is going to be setting up the logistics so that we can bring in fruit, because we have an extra source of fruit we need to bring in over here. Nope, this is the fruit wine. Fruit is sourced from here and here, I guess, potentially too. And that's okay, because if we do end up doing the brandy over here and we need to bring fruit, we'll just pick up the brick wine from over here too, and then we'll just carry it all the way out this way. There's also other sources of fruit over here too. So there's plenty of places where we can source fruit. No big deal there. And then the sugar again is located right over here. Is the only place I know of. Oh, wait. Okay, hang on. I got excited, but I got to take the fruit away. There it is. I was like, wait, there's more sugar? No, I just had the fruit one on too. Yeah, only one place for sugar here. And in fact, I kind of want to see how much that's going to cost me there. I need to get him over there. So anyway, this is now building. It's now a pending operation. 5 turns remaining. And I can get a manager in here now. And that is what Big Man was supposed to do. Or I guess I can probably put anyone in here. But I need somebody. Was it Big Man? It wasn't Big Man, was it? It was somebody else. Is it Eugene? Who's the guy I just got that had the skills, man? Organized, hardworking. Yeah. It's Eugene. Eugene is supposed to go in here. And Eugene is currently sitting right there. So his car is going to be sitting right there. I'm going to put his car someplace where we're not going to, constantly have to worry about people, it's going underneath the icon and everything. And then I'm going to take Eugene out of the car and stick him into this building. Eugene, here you go. You are now in Southern Food Co. Done. Eugene is our manager for this building now. All right. So you get some experience there, buddy. And then when we're ready for our Miss Pryor here, wherever the hell I can see that down here, when we're ready for her to move out of here. I am tired. I guess I'm just tired. I can't click on anything anymore. Then she'll be out of here, and then Big Man will step in here, and he'll have all of the necessary skills for the wine that we want to have. If it was you, friendly. No, I think you are going to be... You're fine where you are because you're friendly. I need you on the streets, all right? Need you holding down my operation on the streets, okay? Do I need to take any more actions with Charlie this turn? He's got 14 movement, but I could always tag up over here just to see what's there. Apparently there's 3 buildings here. Okay, sure. Scrapyard and these guys. Okay, I can't see this yet, but I will, and then I'll see these 2 next turn as well. So let's go ahead and next turn that. This police officer is making me nervous. What are you doing over here, officer? I haven't done anything, all right? I'm not suspicious at all. Warren, you are supposed to, if I recall, be in a building. You're a production manager, right? You're supposed to be in a building. Maybe I'll just do Warren here instead. You know, maybe Warren will be in here instead of Eugene. He's already got the production one. We should probably just do that, right? Yeah, you know, I'll just get Warren out of the vehicle. Eugene, you're going to be in that vehicle that he was just in, which I have no idea if I just put you in the right one because this game is terrible like that, with the UI like that. So is that the right vehicle or not? It is. Okay. So you're going to do all that stuff that he was just about to do. That's fine. And then Warren, instead, what you'll do is you'll now be on Southern Food Co. And then since you're there, we can now get you skills pertaining to that specific thing. So you can make more fruit wine now. And I kind of like that idea. So I'll get you doing that. So now, in addition to us having better production because of your production level 1, so we're going to be a little more efficient. Now we're going to be kind of targeting that fruit wine operation with you, which I think is great. Okay, I was going to come down here and say hi to the cop. I do have a weapon on me, but I want to see what's at the end of the street. So I'm just going to... That's the police station. That's your police station, Dale? Really? I thought your police station was back in here, but... Well, I guess that doesn't make sense for it to be, right? Because that's yours. That's Wallace's. Lakatos. Okay. Well, sure. We're just going to get out of here now. No big deal. Although, I mean, I could investigate other territory, right? I could see what's over here or what's over here. There's nothing over here, unfortunately. So taking this corner doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I think it's going to have to be this corner anyway. Just, there's nothing over there for me. Really? It sucks. No buildings at all. I guess. But if I take this corner, that's going to lock down the paths. So that's kind of what I wanted to do. Maybe it'll be this one, but then I don't get this. Yeah, I really want to get that train station. Have I mentioned that yet? I really want to get the train station. It's just in a really weird spot where it's very expensive because there's almost no reason to get that corner except for that. Okay, so I want to sell first the booze that I have, and we'll get our over market price for it. Here we go. Only 7. Wow. Okay. Does anyone else want to buy my hard cider? Shit. I figured you guys would want to buy more than that, but apparently not. Well, it's going to have to be over here then. Okay. We'll do that. But the sugar, I want to see how much do they have in stock. Oh, the inconvenience. All right. Well, this is Eugene, but I need short fuse. Maybe I sent the wrong guy to go explore because I would actually like you to return and rough some people up so that I can get the sugar. I need to secure the sugar source. And I need to do it now. So I'm going to have to bring short fuse back. It's going to be Harris, right? Is that the one that's harassing you? Which one is it? It's the Harris boys. Okay, tell you what. Maybe we don't have to do that. Maybe, because I've got a nice rifle on me, maybe I can just talk this gentleman into being a little bit more cooperative, okay? I need you to stop harassing people. Uh-huh. You don't want any trouble? That's good. I'm glad to hear it. Excellent. Okay. Now I can do business here. All right. So, sugar. How much? You've only got 10 sacks. Wow. Damn. Well, at least let's get the discount. And can only fit one sack in there because nobody bought my hard cider. I mean, I'll buy it, but I gotta sell this hard cider to somebody. Not a whole lot of people looking to buy it right now. Melnikov got himself a partner. Audrey. All right, he's expanding. He's got a little more people now, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bring it back, unfortunately. I had to sell that hard cider, and it's gonna have to be sold over here because these guys have already bought as much as they're willing to buy. So hard cider is hard to sell as well, I guess. What kind of skill you got for me? Cooked books. My friend, if your gambling operations get much larger, the tax man is surely going to start poking around. Well, okay, see, the thing is, I don't have one yet. I'll work on that too, I swear. But what does this do? One set of books for the tax man, another set of books for your retirement fund. I like it. How much does it cost? $2,500. On the long term, probably worth it. Yeah, I'll get it on the list. That's fine. In the long term, it'll be fine. I mean, this is the person that owns our building, so we're kind of going to have a good relationship with her for the most part. But the thing is, like, we're going to be making money and bringing it back here and stuff to, like, store it. So it'll be really easy to deliver that because it'll be right here. Okay, so police, and then company, and then you, Benjamin Day, has run its course. The thing is, I don't need Benjamin Day's assistance anymore. I only bribed him so that I could kill the other dudes and not have to deal with him. So I don't have to worry about that bribe anymore. That's fine. Apparently going to have to do the same thing with the LeBlanc boys over here because I want to sell my counterfeit wine to these guys, and I'm unable to do so. So I'm going to have to go in there and threaten them as well. So, hi, LeBlanc. Now, she's kind of wounded right now. I mean, I could take that opportunity, but Big Man does have some fighting experience from previous times. I could do that. She's roughed up, and it might happen. You know, there's a pretty good chance that happens. It's only with fists, so okay. We're going to take him out for good. I know. It's like I'm a different person now, huh? It's a video game. All right, come back over here after this is all done. We're gonna come back over here, and this is their safe house and everything we can grab too. I took almost no damage. If this guy wants to pick a fight with me now, that's a fine thing for him to do. Okay, and then short fuse, you're right over here. I'm gonna have you go one. My gosh, they're such short. They're not even corners anymore. We're not even moving on corners anymore. Now it's just like, what the heck along the coast here. But there's nobody here, at least not along the coast yet. So that's a good sign. I mean, I thought it was a good sign. It doesn't sound to me like you have to own the waterfront, which is a little weird to think that these guys are maybe doing business in Canada by getting things over the river, but like they could come into my territory and I don't have a say in it. It seems a little strange, but you know, it's fine. Maybe they're just really sneaky. You know, I don't know. It's the thing. What do you want? You guys want me to make a political donation? No, you want me to fix your field house again and stuff. You know, in 18 turns, you're not going to resent me anymore. I'm going to let that go. It's fine. Yeah, watching while you pick up the crowbars, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, we need to get that garage up, I think, because that's going to give me my trucks, and I definitely need trucks. So much do I need trucks. Let's pop the fruit in here, the Crocs in here. We don't want the fruit in there, actually. Just the Crocs is what I want. Bring the bottles out. Then, Margaret, you're going to come down here. And you're going to drop the fruit off and the bottles off right here. And again, we're just going to kind of pile some money in here, and that's fine. Yeah. You know what, guys? I think this... I'm not sure how long the video is. I've just kind of been playing for 4 hours or whatever. So, tell you what. Let's end it here, regardless of how long it is. Sorry if it's very short. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. We'll come back for the next one where the fruit operation will be done. And then I'm going to have a next step for what our next expansion is. But I also am going to have a plan for the garage. I need to get that garage up so I can get trucks. Okay? See ya. Bye-bye.